Hello and welcome to day 44 on the Pacific Crest Trail. First of all, apologies for the wind. The wind has picked up a fair bit where we are, so hopefully it doesn't make too much difference to the quality. Today was a bit of a mixed bag, so started off the day with some sad news. Jump scare, got some bad news back home, so we took a bit of time to start off with, just to make sure she was okay to start the trail. So started a little bit later than we expected. Like, we had to be out of the trail angel's house by 8 o'clock because we had another trail angel coming to pick us up, who was lovely. He was actually on his way to do some maintenance further up the trail, which was really cool to hear about. So yeah, we waited at the start point for a little bit of time, but it did have some upsides. So we're actually given trail magic by two separate people. So one was a guy who I'll mention a bit later, but he was going to do some running across the trail, and he came out of his car, gave us a Coke and a bar of chocolate, which was lovely. And then someone else named Sprinter, who we actually met earlier in Acton, came and offered us ice creams and more drinks, which was also amazing. So yeah, a mixed start to the day, but trail magic is always appreciated. And it also meant that the others, so Hippie Gandalf and his family, caught up with us, as did Walkie Talkie, who had got a lift with Sprinter, the trail angel. And so yeah, we set off together, got talking to Walkie Talkie. He and I kind of pulled ahead from the others after a little bit, but then we met up again for lunch and stuck together a bit before heading off at the end of the day to get to the campsite together. But while we were having our lunch, we met the guy who went running again, so he was going back in the opposite direction, and we got chatting to him, and it turns out he'd done the trail in 2023 southbound, but he completed it in like 52 days. So he's actually like the fastest known time self-supported person to complete the Pacific Crest Trail. And so when he was running, he's actually training to best his time this year, starting in July. So he's going to go northbound this time, so he may well overtake us later on. But it was really cool chatting to him, hearing about his stories, pictures of a gangrenous toe, various other things, but he was very humble, insisted that he was not a celebrity, but it was pretty cool to meet someone who has the fastest known time currently on the Pacific Crest Trail, and a few other fastest known times on, I think it was 4 other trails. So yeah, pretty cool guy. We got a photo with him, of course. So after lunch we headed off. Walkie Talkie and I kind of sped off from the others, got to the campsite at maybe about 7:30, so a bit of a long day. The others caught up with us about an hour later when we were all ready for bed. So yeah, it's been an interesting day. Oh, also, while Walkie Talkie and I sped along, the others saw a mountain lion and a cub from a very safe, far distance, but a bit sad that I missed out on that, because that must have been a really cool experience. So yeah, the day hiking wise started off with a fair bit of up. There was, I think, like 4,000 feet of elevation, but also 2,500 down, so it was a bit of up to begin with, but it was fairly chill gradients, so not feeling too bad, especially with a full day's worth of food and water first day out of town. Legs surprisingly feeling fairly good with it. And then we've got about 19 miles to do tomorrow, so a bit longer, but we'll probably start earlier, so it should be fairly chill again. And yeah, looking forward to it as always. I will see you there.